The Inkbrush is a turf-centric weapon designed to rack up points as quickly as possible by swishing the ink around. It comes in 3 variants: Vanilla, Nouveau, and Permanent. Pressing the shoot button will make you swipe once, so you want to press it as fast as you can to really make use of this weapon's high attack speed. Even so, while these weapons can be used for combat, I should warn you that you'll also need support and stealth to keep up against some opponents, as this weapon deals low damage and has a very short range. To be more specific, when right next to your target, you may get lucky and splat them in 3 hits. However, you'll most commonly need 4 hits to splat opponents from mid-range, and possibly even 5 if you're attacking from the maximum possible distance. This may seem to matter little because of how fast you can attack, but make no mistake, you'll need to get in close to splat enemies. Don't even bother trying to attack opponents over you. The reach of this weapon is pitiful when aiming up, and leaves you far too vulnerable. Instead, you'll want to take advantage of your amazing speed when painting the ground. Holding the shoot button makes you move as quickly as you would swim without bonuses, making it great for infiltrating the enemy's territory and striking them from behind. As far as damage is concerned, you shouldn't worry too much about it. If you take the opponent by surprise, it won't matter at all, while if you try to go head to head, whether or not you're in range is what will be the deciding factor. The sub of the Inkbrush is the Sprinkler. This tool complements the Inkbrush's fast turf capabilities quite well, but you can also use it as a method of distraction or even as a weapon. Just don't expect it to splat foes too often. Try throwing it into areas that aren't inked with your color to score a lot of points and build up your meter for your special, the Ink Strike. Much like the Sprinkler, this ability complements the Turfer's playstyle well. You can aim at an area completely covered in enemy ink, or aim near the action to cover your allies. Careful when you activate the special, however. You're an easy target when you're aiming. Overall, the vanilla Inkbrush's main focus is on scoring points and covering turf. The Inkbrush Nouveau, on the other tentacle, seems to encourage a more supportive style. While it shares the same basic stats as the vanilla variant, it has the Ink Mine for a sub and the Bubbler for its special. The Ink Mine is a time bomb laid on the ground, hidden from enemies. It consumes about half your ink tank, and will explode either after 11 seconds or if it is covered in enemy ink. Normally you can only have one out in the open, but the recent patch made it so that you can lay another. That being said, if you put down another mine, the previous one disappears. Unless the first one was about to explode. The Bubbler special makes your Inkling invincible for about 5.5 seconds. If you use it near your teammates, they can take advantage of the invincibility as well. Don't get too confident, however. You're very easy to push around with this special, and with next to no range, you'll find that it has some massive disadvantages for your weapon. Try to equip yourself with a lot of run speed equipment, and use your special to refill your ink tank instantly to keep up with your turfing safely. The Inkbrush Nouveau's unusual set makes it a fairly strict support weapon, meant to aid teammates and distract the enemy. Finally, we have the new Permanent Inkbrush. It has the Splat Bomb for its sub and the Kraken for its special. This makes it an excellent offensive variant, giving many options to its user for combat. It is definitely the best option for players who want to go at it alone with a brush. Splat Bombs can be used to cover yourself on corners, while the Kraken can be used as a reversal against enemies. You can find out more about the Kraken in my special Kraken video, while the Splat Bombs and bombs in general will be covered in depth in a later one. With this, it's worth mentioning that the basic strategy for brush users to make their approach to the targets is to hold the shoot button while zigzagging towards their foes. It's particularly effective against chargers. If you want more tips in Splatoon matches, check the playlist in the description below. I hope you've all enjoyed this video and all have a very nice day.